So, hello, welcome back again, guys, with my new video. So, the video is okay. Let me introduce first myself. So, myself Ashish, and today I am again here with my second video, which is about the analysis of a hotel reservation booking data set using MySQL. So, this task is my second task of my internship with the Mentorness as the data analyst role. So through this analysis of this data, I have unlocked some valuable insights for the hoteliers and especially for hoteliers for optimizing their operations and for boosting their revenues and enhancing their guest satisfaction. Okay, and this presentation of my will guide you through a comprehensive data analysis journey to uncover key trends and helps you to identify some performance indicators and inform strategic decision making. So overall mentorness had given me the data set. I will show you the data set, how it looks like. And also a problem statement is given to me. Okay, and I have to solve the problems with the use of SQL. Okay, so first of all, let me show you the data set. So this is the data set, hotel reservation data set, in which there are several attributes are given, like the booking ID, which is always a primary key. Means every row of this column is a unique ID. And the second one is the number of adults in the reservation, and third one is the number of childrens, then the number of weeknights, number of weekdays, weeknights in the especially weekends, the nights of the weekends, and these are the nights of the weekdays. These are the type of the meal, these are the type of the rooms, and this is the lead time. Lead time is calculated like whenever we booked the hotel and the date by which we have checked on the hotel. So the time between this checking the hotel and the booking of the hotel is our lead time, and this is the our arrival date when we go to the hotel and check on. And this is the market segment type, means the mode of the booking of the hotel. Like if I have booked the hotel online, or I have it booked it offline, or any other method. Like one more method is given here, like corporate. Whenever we are working with corporate, so in bonuses also corporate offices will give us a tour, like where they have booked the hotel. So this is the medium. Okay, so this is the average price per room, and this is the booking status. So this is overall our data, and almost 700 data reservation data are given below. So I have to analyze this data. Okay, so come to the PPT. There I have mentioned all the attributes of this data, like the booking ID, number of adults, number of children, and overall. So the problem statement I will execute one by one. I have made a proper PPT by explaining the questions and their solutions also. Okay, so the third page is about the creation of the database, how we can create the database. I also have made a separate video on the creation of the database, and these are the screenshot of that process, the screenshots of that process. Okay, so first is the creating database with writing a simple query create database, and then we have to click the table option, and there a option will open like table data import wizard. Then we have to click on this, it will open a browse folder for us from where we want to browse our data. And this is how we would import our data into the table. And there is a flash fill option. Okay, let me take a marker. Okay, so there is a flash fill option. Okay, where by clicking on this flash fill option, we will import our data. Okay, so let's go to the problem statement. Okay, so this is the first problem, like what is the total number of reservation in the data set we have to find. So as we know, the guys which are familiar with MySQL, they all know there is a select star query which will select all the data within the table present. So select will select all the data and we will use a count function here. So what the count function will do, count function will count the data, like it will count the number of rows present that specific data. So select count star will select the data as is a alias here, means I have select the data as the total reservations from hotel reservation data set. So as we can see, there are total 700 reservations within the dataset present. Okay, now we will go to the second question. Second question is that which meal plan is the most popular among the guests? Means which type of the meal plan is the most popular among the dataset. So there are almost 3 to 4 types of meal type present there. So what we will do, we will select the type of the meal first. Okay, then we will count the type of the meals. Means if there are a type 1 category, then type 1 category, how many times they have booked the type 1 category, how many times they have booked the type 2 category. So in this way we have to count the count all the types of the meals. So so by selecting that type of the meal plan, we have to use the function count. Okay, after using the function, from where we want to use, from where like we will select our table name hotel reservation data set, then we will group by it by the type of the meal plan. Means all the values which will comes in the type type 1, it will go to the type 1. The values which comes in the type 2, it will go to the type 2. So this is how the group by will work. And the order by, what it will do, order by will order the data into ascending order and descending order. So by default, order by works with ascending order. But as if we have mentioned here descending, means we want that the highest value will come on the first place, and we will put a limit there, one means only one value we want. So by writing this query, we will found that the meal plan 1 is ordered 527 times. Means the meal plan 1 is the most popular type of the meal within the dataset. Now we will move to the third question. The third question is that what is the average price per room for reservation involving children? As we can see in the data, there are two various columns. First one is the number of adults, and second one is for the number of children. So, what the data set? What the problem statement is saying? Problem statement is saying that we want to know the average price per room, but it will include the children's also, not from the single adults. We want the average price per room with involving the children. So we will use the select query again. We will select the average price per room, okay, as average price from hotel reservation dataset, and the condition is here where the number of children is greater than 0. Okay, so by executing this query, we will find that overall 144.5, if there may be thousand and maybe rupees, whatever. So 144.56 is the average price per room within the children's. Okay, so the fourth question is about how many reservations were made for the year 20 and XX. We will replace XX with our desired year. Means we can replace this with 17. 17 means if we want to find the reservations made in the 2017. If we replace it with 18, means we have to find the reservations with the year 2018. So I have selected 18 for this XX means I will found the reservations made in the year of 2018. So by using again the select account query means it will count the reservations as total reservations from hotel reservation dataset where I am using the condition where the arrival date is like I am using the like function where the arrival date is like 2018. So by executing this query, as we can see, there are the total reservations which were done, or we can say which were made in the 2018 is 520, 577 is the total reservations made in the 2018. Okay, then moving to the question number 5. So question number 5 is that we have to find the most commonly booked room type. Okay, so again we will use our select query. We will select our room type reserved attribute or say column, and we will count it. Okay, so again from hotel reservation dataset, and we will do group by. We will use group by, and that we will apply it on the room type reserved, and we will order by on the count, and we will use our descending order, and by putting the limit 1 and by executing this query we will find that there are 534 total reservations was done of the room type 1, means the room type 1 is the most popular among all the reservations or say all the guests. So 6 number question is that how many reservations fall on a weekend. Number of means the number of weekend nights are greater than 0, means the number of weekend nights should not be 0. So again we will use our select count star as a weekend reservation. We will use the alias as weekend reservation, and using alias is always an option whether we want to use it or not. So again from hotel reservation dataset, and the condition is here that where the number of weekend nights is greater than 0, and the condition is already given in the question also. So by executing this query we will find that almost there are 383 reservations which was done on the weekend nights, means the weekend nights falls in that reservations. Now moving to the seventh question. So seventh question is that what is the highest and the lowest lead time for reservation? Means we have to find the highest lead time and the lowest lead time. Simply we will use our maximum and minimum functions. Then we will use select maximum of lead time as highest lead time and minimum lead time as lowest lead time from hotel reservation dataset. So it's very simple. As we can see by executing this query, our highest lead time is 443 and our lowest lead time is 0. Okay. So our eighth question is what is the most common market segment type for reservations? Uh, means we have to find the mode which has the largest number of reservations, means through which mode the largest number of reservations is done. So again we will use our select query. We will select our market segment type column, and we will count them, okay, from hotel reservation dataset, and we will use group by on market segment type, means the online ones come in the one group and offline ones come in the second group, and the pending are in the other groups separate, and we will use on that count is order by, and we will use our descending order, and again we will put the limit 1. So as by executing this query we will see that there are online 518 total reservations which were done by the online, means online mode is the most popular segment type reservation. And moving to the ninth question is that how many reservations have a booking status of confirmed, means there are how many booking status present that have their booking status confirmed, how many reservations are there present. Okay, so Then we will use our select count star as confirmed reservations from hotel reservation dataset, and the condition is here where booking status is not cancelled. Not cancelled means confirmed. Okay, the confirm is not clearly given in the dataset. The data in the dataset there are not cancelled given. So not cancelled also means that the reservations are confirmed. Okay. So by executing this query, we can see there are total 493 confirmed reservations are there. So confirmed reservations come from where? We have uses the alias here, confirmed reservations. So this is the benefit of using alias. Okay. So question number 10 here. What is the total number of adults and children across all the reservations? Means the total numbers of children and adults we have to find the separate in the total reservations. Again we'll use our sum function. Select sum we have to put on the column number of adults as total adults. If we put sum on the number of children, we will get the sum of the children. And we will use the alias here total children from total reservation dataset. So simple and so easy. So as we can see, there are total adults are 1316 in among all the 700 reservations, and there and only 69 children are there among the total reservations. So here question number 11. Question number 11 is about the average number of weekend nights for reservations involving children. When we have to calculate the weekend nights that involving the childrens. Okay, so we will use our select average function. Average function will calculate the average number of weekend nights, means the number of weekend nights. It will calculate their average. Alias we are using there as average weekend nights, nothing. And from hotel eligible data set. And this is the condition here. This is the important. This is the condition here where the number of children is greater than 0. And this kind of questions we already have solved before. Okay. So as we can see, they are almost no, they are okay. They are all average weekend night is only one. Okay, so here is only one weekend night where number of children are greater than 0. Okay, so then we will go to move to the question number 12. So question number 12 is about that how many reservations are made in the each month of the year. Means we have to find the number of reservations in each month of the year. Means uh, we have to specify number of reservations done in each of the month. Okay, so we will use our select query again. Now we will use our select month function. Means we will extract our month from our arrival date. So then another function which is here string to date, means it will extract string from the date given. So there are the two parameters arrival date, and this is the format of the date which we have to given it. Okay, in which means in which of the format our date is given, we have to provide the format of our date to the query. Okay, so this is so from first line we will extract our month from the arrival date, and in the second line we will extract our year from the arrival date, and then we will count our number of reservations. Okay, okay, we will count our number of reservations. Okay, then what we will do, we will group it by month and year. Okay, and then just we will use our order by on the month and year. What it order by will do, we already know. It will adjust them into the ascending or descending order. So as we can see by executing this query, we can see there in a month of first month 2018 there are 11 reservations made. In second month there are 28 reservations made. In the third, as you can see, they are all the reservations made in the year with month to month. Then moving to the question number third. Wait a minute, let me clear this. Okay, so in the question number 13, we have to find the average number of nights, both weekends and the weekdays spent by guests for each room type. means we have to find the number of weekends and weekdays nights, means we have to find the total number of nights, total number of nights spent by the guest for each room type, means we have to find the number of nights for the each room type. So we will use our select query again, select room type reserve. We will select our first our column, and we will find our average. Average of what? Average of weekend nights plus average of week nights, means we all of the nights as their average nights. Okay, from hotel reservation data set, and then we will group it by room type reserve. Okay, so by executing this query, we can see it will give us the reservations. No, it will give us the average nights per each room type. Means in room type 1, there the average nights are 2.87, means 3. In the room type 4, there are 3.8. In room type 2, there are 3 nights average. So by this, or if we want, we can use here order by also. We will order by we can apply on the room type reserve and also on the average nights. Okay, that doesn't matter. So here is the question number 14. Question number 14 is for reservations involving children, what is the most common room type and what is the average price of that room type? Means we have to find the most common room type, means which was booked by most of the times, and we have to find the average price of that room type involving children. So we will use our select query. Select query we will apply on the column room type reserved, and we will count it, and then we will find the average price. Average, we will use our average function on the column average price per room, and we will name it as average price and from hotel reservation data set. And the condition is here with involving children, since the number of children are greater than 0, and we will group it by, we will use group by on the room type reserve, and order by on the descending, and the limit 1. So by executing this query, we can see there are 24 counts are come for the room type 1, means the room type 1 is the most popular room type among the children. Okay, so this is there is a 15th number question. We have to find the market segment type that generates the highest average price per room. Okay, again we will use our selected market segment type. We will find average price per room as average price from hotel reservation data set group by market segment type, and we will use order by on the average price using descending order, and the limit here again 1. So we can see by executing this query, there are 112 is the average price, and which is comes from the online segment type. Okay, so online is the most common segment type among the data set. So these are the some key findings of the analysis, like total reservations, that the data set contains a comprehensive number of reservations, which provides a robust foundation for analysis. Means the number of reservations are efficient, or we can say enough for the robust foundation for the analysis. Means that the number of reservations are efficient for the analysis. The second one is the most popular meal plan. We, as we can, we will find in the questions, or say in the queries, that maybe meal type one is the most popular, and the average price room. All of these are all of the things that we have already found with the queries. Okay, so these are the overall insights and some suggestions to the hotel, like guest preferences and behavior. Means the data reveals preferences in meal plans, that we already found that meal type 1 is the most popular, means they have to more focus on the another type of meals also. Room types also, the type 1 room is maybe most luxurious and most common type also. So these are the some overall suggestions, like seasonal and temporal trends. Market segment focus, means online is the most popular market segment type, but they have to focus on other another segment types also. Operational planning and revenue optimizations, means the average prices for room for different segments and time of the year assist in dynamic pricing strategies to optimize revenue. So the overall these insights will collectively help the hotel management to make informed decisions regarding marketing, pricing, and customer service to enhance guest satisfaction and profitability. Okay, and this is overall the analysis and the suggestions done by me. Okay, so thank you again, guys, for watching my video. Thank you.